Bell smack from California. Now you'll remember we have already gone through all of the Florida Honeybells earlier in the season. Alan Cushman is back with us and he brings us gorgeous Honeybell smacks, a little smaller. I like to call them snack sizes.
And lip smacking good.
Lip smacking good and all grown in California. This is Alan Cushman, who for how many years have been bringing these to QVC?
19 years.
19 years. Elbow shake, sir.
Just a boy.
You were just a wee thing of 20 when you started. Hey, but this is what's amazing. You're going to love these because they're grown in California only in the month of February. You're going to get a beautiful looking fruit, but also a juicy, sweet, and very slightly tart experience here.
And which is a very happy thing because it adds a little element that just is delicious.
Now, this is our only order of the year. 2 shipments on auto delivery. If you decide you're going to go with immediate ship only, that's fine. Do auto delivery, you'll get your shipment now, and then in February of 2021 will be your next shipment, but you'll be locking in this year's price.
Yes.
Okay, let's get busy squeeze. Oh, well.
We
don't
know
blink
that
because you might wear it.
We know that familiar juiciness, don't we?
We might ought to get a bigger bowl next time. My word, look at this. This is crazy juicy. And not to mention delicious and loaded with vitamin C.
And sweet, and that indescribable flavor that Honeybell has that you can't find anywhere else.
Wow, check that out. We'll just keep squeezing and show you the really, really beautiful results with this great Honeybell smacks. 7 or 14 pounds, and we are much more limited in the 14-pound choice. Mr. Cushman, as you finish squeezing there, and I will be happy to polish off that glass for you here shortly.
Okay.
Do want to show you what you're shopping for. Either 7 pounds or 14 pounds. Now, this is packaged by weight. So your 7-pound will yield you between 14 and 16 pieces of fruit.
Indeed.
And your 14-pound will yield you 28 to 32 pieces of fruit. It's also important to know that we're going to do this with free shipping and handling, 3 easy payments, and we're going to ship these out immediately. These are coming in season. Actually, I believe they're shipping out immediately, aren't they? Yeah, because it's almost February.
Yes.
Yeah, we're real close to the beginning of the month. So this is what it's all about. Don't miss out on this opportunity. Mr. Cushman, that is looking awfully good over there.
You'll have to try it.
Well, you know what? I think I will.
And you know something? I'll just move this right here. Isn't that?
That's perfect. That is what I look forward to every time this year. It makes me so happy. It makes me do the happy dance. There it is. Come on. That's what it's all about. This is remarkable. You know, a lot of folks are wondering what a Honeybell is. This will give everyone a really important look at how this all came to be.
Okay. And so in the 1890s, they attempted to cross over and over and over 2 varieties, a Dancy Tangerine and a Duncan Grapefruit. Okay. That's not what either one of these are, but they represent it. These 2 varieties are almost extinct. But one day, after dozens and dozens of tries, a little tiny bud appeared on the blossom when the blossom fell. And it grew and grew and grew, and 9 months later, what appeared was this little fruit right here.
With a little notch on the top that made it look like a bell.
A bell. And my father coined that name Honeybell.
Because it looked like a bell and was sweet as honey.
Sweet as honey.
A Honeybell. Now these are Honeybell smacks. They're lip smacking good. They're also a great snack size. They're a bit smaller than the other Honeybells that you've ordered from Florida. These come from California. They only harvest at this time of year and through the month of February, and then we're done. 600 sets are now gone. You may choose a 7 or a 14-pound box. If you want that 14-pound box, I have 2,100 remaining, and the 7-pound is very popular. Mr. Cushman, we need to remind everyone, and we'll put that little banner back up on the graphic here in a moment, only order of the year. If we sell out of this today, this is it.
Yes. Yes.
There won't be any more Honeybell smacks from California if we sell these out today. We were only able to get our hands on a certain quantity, and when that quantity is done, we're done with these Honeybell smacks from California. Now, if you're wondering, can you peel it like a traditional orange? The answer is absolutely yes, you can.
Well, I just started this just right. It peels right off. I mean, you'll be so delighted.
You know what I find also? Little or no seeds in this.
Oh, there are no seeds. You won't find any seeds. Sorry. No
When I
seeds.
drank that Honeybell juice a moment ago, not a seed in the glass.
No, you won't find one.
Not a single one. And this is the kind of snack that you want to leave in the fridge. I love to eat these cold.
You know, put a half a dozen in the crisper. You don't have to, but that's so much sweeter and nicer when you get them a little cold.
It's like a Honeybell waterfall in your mouth. I want to go in a waterfall of Honeybell juice. I don't believe I would ever get out of the water. Oh, my word. This is great. How many are gone now? Over 1,000 of these are gone now, Mr. Cushman. And we love the fact that these are beautifully done. Now, one thing that I want you all to be aware of when you receive your product at home, when you get that box at home, you're going to see a Harry and David logo. Help everyone understand your relationship with Harry and David.
Yes, it's a very happy thing. A few years ago, Harry and David and Cushman joined forces, and now we're just one big happy family. Yep.
So, if you get a box that says Harry and David on it, rest assured, it's the same Honeybell Smacks you're looking at right now.
That's exactly right. And you know, I squeeze them and all the juice is splashing everywhere. I would never do that at home and waste all that juice, but it's part of the fun of getting Honeybells. It's a fun experience. I like to take and make little smiles, whoops, like this. And just cut this down a little bit like this.
Yeah.
And on the other side. And it makes a little handle.
But don't blink. Oh, you blinked.
And that's what they're built for. I got juice running down my chin. You know what? If you're a very, very neat person and you want juice running down your chin or off the end of your elbow, Honeybells might not be for you. But they are for me.
What I find is that I hang over the sink, and when I juice these, I juice them, I use a bigger bowl around the container that I'm juicing in, so I don't miss any of those. Now, you heard Mr. Cushman say that no seeds. You might find a seed or two here or there, but it's very unlikely you're gonna see many seeds in this. I believe there are a couple floating in the glass here, so I wanted to mention that. You might see one or two, but you're not gonna see many. And the best part of all, juicy, delightful, delicious, bright, gorgeous orange fruit. These are Honeybell Smacks and only order of the year. Now let me update you on the choices. And over 1,600 have now been ordered. Now your 7-pound box is very popular. In this 7-pound box, you're going to receive 14 to 16 pieces of fruit. If you go with the 14-pound assortment, you're looking at 28 to 32 pieces of fruit. I have 1,900 left in the 14-pound. And when that's gone, it's gone for the year. This is our only order of the year, Mr. Cushman. How about that? All right. Don't miss out on this opportunity. We are very, very busy. $35 for that 7-pound box, $65 for the 14-pound box, and now 2,000 sets are gone. What we brought in for In the Kitchen with David is all we're going to have for the whole year. So if you want these, you want to get them now. Now is the time to do that.
And lots of folks say, well, you know, I'm afraid to get the big box. Yeah, how long will they last? They won't last very long because folks will just eat them right up. Let me show you a little thing. You know, I squeeze them and the juice goes everywhere, but if we can come right down on this.
Yeah, we'll come and get a close-up of this.
Yeah.
Hang on. There we go.
There we go. The juice is contained in tiny little sacks, hundreds and hundreds of tiny little sacks.
And you know what, guys, if we can, I would come in just a little bit closer, if possible, because what's going to happen here is you're going to get this tremendous amount of juice. There are thousands of little pockets in each one of those sections of the Honeybell.
And they're delicate and very fragile.
So as you begin to squeeze and we hold on that shot, look what happens. It turns into a waterfall of juice. Isn't that gorgeous? And the more you squeeze, the more it gives. You're never going to squeeze these and wonder where the juice is because it's probably going to be running down your arm and onto the floor if you're not careful. 2,500 sets are now gone. We are looking at our only order of the year. Mr. Cushman, we're going to invite everyone to stay on the line, but these are super popular, going very quickly, and it is always a pleasure, sir, to have you back.
Thank you.
How about an elbow shake?
All right.
There we go, since we're both a little
Honeybell
juicy. All right, we're going to check in with Mary, who I think has a flatware story for you.
I sure do. You know what, coming up and In the Kitchen with David today, we have a Lennox 50-piece